This is Tim Talks About Everything, and today I'm talking about my hunting spots. These spots are brand new spots by the generosity of some very kind people. I am hunting in a new location. I don't really know that much about the movement of the deer, and I'm not a guy that goes out and spends a lot of money on cameras, so I've got a couple of stands set up in areas where if it ends up being just a scouting stand, that's fine with me. At least I'll get on the property and figure out what the deer are doing and then maybe move my stands or set up a blind. I haven't set up a blind yet. So this is the area that is on the very north part of the clearing, what I'm calling the clearing, what other people have called the clearing. And it is an area that the deer move through based on the footprints that we see. And I'm going to now walk out to my one stand that I'm calling the swamp. So come on along with me and we'll take a little jaunt. We know that the deer are moving through this area. This seems to be a staging area, and I'd kind of like to catch them on their way to this area so that I can ambush the deer that I want and let the others go by. Well, what I've done here, this is the main path coming in, and this is a side path, and that's my green ribbon just to let other guys know, okay, this is where I'm at. Now, I'm probably not going to come walking down this path when I'm actually hunting, but since I'm just making a film today, I thought it might be good enough just to do a little bit of easy walking. So I'm really not very far off the main trail and not very far off of this side trail either. So I'm anticipating being able to ambush deer. You can see that area off in the distance. You can see the fence. They seem to like to travel based on parts of the fence knocked down and prints. It would appear that they like to travel over there, and so I want to ambush them on their way to that piece of property. And here we are at my stand. I've got very good cover behind me, so I'm not just totally exposed. I'm a little more exposed than what I'd like to be in this spot, but the area that I'm really watching is not this easy path. It's more down this other direction. So you can see I've got my stand set up here in this nice sycamore tree. It is actually a beautiful location, but what I'm really watching is down this path, because about 18 yards down here there is a nice trail. So apparently the deer are using this, maybe coming out of an area that might be a bedding area, coming out, intersecting with the main trail. Whether they cut across the swamp or not, I don't know, but they might head out on that main trail then, in which case I have a chance of getting them right here, and I have a chance of getting them once they get out on the main trail. That's the strategy. Hope it works.